Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and do you need a trailer and you need it now and you need it cheaply? Well, Uber is coming to the rescue. They are trying out a new thing called Powerloop where they will actually rent trailers to you at the touch of a button. Because as you all know, Uber is starting a new IPO and so they have to diversify their business a little bit. This is actually one of a couple things we're going to be talking about this week. They actually announced a few new business ventures, which I think are kind of fascinating. But let's be honest, Uber's going public. And if you're going to go public and asking investors to invest money, you better have more to show for your company than one core business that doesn't make any. So, according to CDL Life, which is a trucking website of all things, today Uber Freight announced a partnership with a new trailer rental service that they say will cut down on wait times for both drivers and shippers. The new rental service is called Powerloop, and it will be an affiliate of Uber Freight, according to Medium. And there you have an Uber Freight video explaining how it all works, but we're going to skip that right now. Uber Freight describes Powerloop as an innovative feature renovation of their trailer pool system that allows carriers to access a common pool of trailers no matter how many trucks they operate, so long as they meet eligibility requirements. You know what? I'm actually a little curious. Let us see exactly what this is.
An update for you. 6, 8 hours.
How many breaks can one heart take?
That's what I do, or used to do between rides.
Do you want to break? You made a fool of me, and it hurts, baby. It's so plain to see that how many hearts will it take? Oh, how many hearts will it take, baby? Baby, so many times you made me cry. You wept the tears all from my eyes. You left me alone.
Oh yeah, there's Uber going back on their whole, oh yeah, as long as you just keep driving, you'll make more money. I wonder if that's going to be their excuse to drivers, like, and they say, hey, our rates are going down, we're not making as money. They'll be saying, but you're not sitting around as much, so therefore you are making more money. It's just kind of a tactic Uber does. I predict it's going to happen. Anyway, let's continue with this. Sarah Aboud, Senior Communications Associate at Uber Freight, explains, trailer pools are groups of preloaded trailers that carriers can both pick up and drop off at shipper facilities. Decoupling the power unit from the trailer allows for loading and unloading to happen without the driver present, which in turn lowers costs and limits waiting time for shippers and drivers alike. Drivers running power loads through trailer pool programs are able to spend less time waiting around at a facility and more time on the road moving freight. Unfortunately, the majority of trucking companies can't participate in these programs because they don't have the resources to purchase multiple trailer assets and instead rely on live loads to build their businesses. I don't know much about the trucking industry. In all fairness, I had a friend who was a trucker and I never really picked his brain about it, to be perfectly honest. In hindsight, maybe I should have. I wish I could go back to 15-year-old Kevin and say, hey Kevin, in about 18 years, you're going to be making a YouTube video about a trucking service, and you might want to ask whether or not these are resources your trucker friend has. And I was such an idiot. But anyway, so I suspect the trucking companies probably thought of this a little bit, but they have unions and they want to pay their drivers well, and that I think the drivers also like a little bit of stability. I mean, one of the problems with app-based is like you could really wind up anywhere, so I don't know. Uber Freight promises that Powerloop will help carriers to see lower asset costs and more time on the road, while shippers will have more flexibility than ever before. By renting trailers, Powerloop is lowering the barrier to entry to trailer pool programs and unlocking access to drop freight for trucking companies of all sizes. Carriers leveraging the Powerloop program are also able to find backhauls more frequently and spend the majority of their day seamlessly moving through the network instead of constantly searching for their next load. Currently, Powerloop is only available in Texas, but there are plans in place to expand the network. Of course there are. And they'll probably expand once they go public because they'll have a lot of money to play around with. Beer giant Anheuser-Busch is already a Powerloop client. So here's the thing. This sounds okay. It sounds okay, really, it does. But here's my problem, and it's the same problem I have with everything Uber does. Whatever starts out sounding good eventually turns bad. Yes, you will have flexibility and you will have more work. Eventually the rates will go down as Uber wants to take a bigger cut. And while you will be on the road more often, you will be making less money. And that's what some people don't understand. I would rather my time spent reading something and not making money than to be on the road making money but knowing that I'm working twice as hard for it. Here's the thing. Ask anyone this question. If you would rather work 12 hours a day and make $600, and then on another day you could work 8 hours that day and still make $600, which day would you rather have? I bet you would pick the 8 hours. It would give you more time to do stuff that you would want, and heck, maybe you could do stuff like, make YouTube videos on the side and make a little extra money. Who knows? But being on the road more does not necessarily mean you're going to make more money. Uber just tries to sell you that thing, and that I can see it already with that ad right there. It's saying, be on the road more. That's what they're selling. They're being on the road more. Not making more money. You're on the road more. You're not bored. So anyway, I personally, I think they're going to eventually backstab all these truckers. But what do you folks think? Do you agree, disagree? I would love to know. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.